Hi everyone, here Simone from the studio. Welcome to this new video. This time I want to share with you a research I made about what you can get from the web inside of tochdesigner. My first actually where I learned how to code something was by using P5js, and just by copying the example you can have them inside of tochdesigner. So this is where I actually start coding a bit HTML stuff, but then I move to Python. So this is a bit of my background. How you can get a P5js sketch working tochdesigner? You have web render top. Somewhere, yeah, this guy. Okay, this guy can render HTML stuff. Derivative made component which is in tools web browser, which expand the functionality of the web render top, making it an interactive web render inside of tochdesigner. This component here. If you go inside, you see there is a web render, and I am addressing a dot. So when you drop it from here, it's different. It does not. It just give you the address. So I hack it a bit, and I made it that can accept that. Okay. So then I can throw a dot where inside we have an HTML file, and we can load it inside of tochdesigner. Okay, I decided to went a bit back with my history, okay, because nowadays LLMs can do code for you very much clear in CSS and HTML stuff. They can do website like super fast, and actually they work. So I thought how we can get a bit of fun by using LLMs and HTML stuff that nowadays it's a very robust infrastructure. Okay, this is another example you can get from the P5js website, and I import it in tochdesigner. This is a bit advanced because we can also send data. Yeah, I won't show you like the example how it works. We go forward. There is more to tell. You can send data with switch command and this. The web browser component allow you to send JavaScript to a web render top. Basically, it's Python function of the operator. Execute the JavaScript, exactly. So you can tell this guy to do something by using this piece of code. Okay, this is the trick. So why I'm making the sphere bigger, the tiny circle bigger. Okay, and this is also a nice plex animation. You can explore yourself. Okay, nice. Then what we really like of tochdesigner, besides being really fun and full of knowledge to explore, we like the tracking stuff, so interactive. Okay, nice. Let's stay on P5js and let's actually load the website. This is a sketch I wrote. It's free for everyone. This is the website where it's exposed. You can open it here or there, doesn't really matter. What's doing? HandTracking. I'm using the Ml5js library and the P5js library inside of the P5js online web editor. So the sketch is it's not that long. We have nothing very much complex here. What it's doing is actually loading a model, passing an image, getting the end data. Okay, why are we having this in tochdesigner? Because I had the WebSocket. WebSocket are like tiny ports that allow, let's say, a website to throw data somewhere in the network. In our case, locally. Nice. So if I press play, okay, we get here connected, which is nice. The port is important, of course, pardon, it's 8080. You can define it here in the sketch. Right. And by default is another trick, which is maybe not anymore useful, or maybe yes for you, I don't know. Okay, how to send data, video data, this is me in my kitchen, hello. How to send data, video data, to an inference point, which is in another server, by being smart. Maybe this video data is also on another computer. Okay. tochdesigner give you the capability to do NDI output. If you download the NDI app, you get webcam. You click on webcam, you have to register, do your stuff, but when you arrive here, you click webcam. Then, with webcam, you get this, again me, you see? So this picture is becoming a webcam, which means, if I take a video device in, and this is actually getting the NDI one, it's me reversed. For some reason reversed. We don't care much, it will be flipped later, it's okay. Okay? This is me reversed. In a video device input through the web video device. This is funny. Okay, you got the trick. It's always me sharing the device via NDI. Nowadays that Windows and Mac have shared devices. This was a problem with Windows basically, whatever. Okay, nice. You can do shared device on Windows. I won't teach you this, but you can. Just go on camera and share from multiple software. Then you can have one webcam, multiple software. You don't need this, but maybe you want to throw the image from another computer. This is kind of handy if you want to do tracking. Okay, let's go back. We have this guy, I press play, but I'm not showing the result. Pardon. Because I stop it. Okay, stop. Okay, let's try again. Because I was using the webcam, of course. Let's try. So this guy say connected. And theoretically, yes, we do have the ends here. So by default, this sketching using the trick of the webcam. So now you are aware of this. Okay, hand tracking from a website inside of tochdesigner, no code, just play. Ta, ta, ta. Okay. Another little hint. Let's open this big. It's very simple code, nothing super special. Okay, I'm forcing. Hey, hello. I'm forcing the device. So here. So you are a user. You have a user space. In this user space, you have some webcam. And I'd like to have the second one, which is in my case the NDI fee, but if I use 0 I could, and I just get the webcam. So this is where you send line 35. Nice. Okay, let's stop this and tracking. This is working for real. I'm really happy. Ciao ciao when the server goes off, because I have some stuff written here. Yeah, why are arriving the data? Because the web server is throwing a FIFO, first in, first out. It's a dot. You get a number of points, which is the number of it's yeah. So you have the number of points per end, which is 21. So in one end you have 21 points. So in total you have 42. So this is why I get only 32 points from the stream. So I get a batch of 32 recursive point all the time, so I know I keep only the two ends and I do not overlap points. Hope it's clear. This is like creating a batch of 32 lines that repeat, but since they repeat constantly, I don't know which point is which, but I have all of them. Very cheap. Okay. Depth estimation. Okay, since a while we have Transformer.js, and Transformer.js is basically taking the Transformer library, which is a Python library, which is taking all the models of the world and doing something crazy with AI. Nice. A guy bring it to JS, so to web. And this is nice because web means online dependencies, and installing this via Python was a nightmare, making it run with RT core even worse. And I honestly can say that this is funny and working very good. So let's estimate some depth from an NDI source. So as well, all of those will be by default looking for this trick, because this is the way I'm using it. You can change it if you want, because I gave you a tiny UI for this. Let's explore. Web server dot. Web server dot is a dot which is creating a server. A server is a port where you can throw stuff. Usually a server is hosting what? A website. The website is written in HTML or not, in this case yes. So this is the website we are loading. Okay, depth. Where I am loading a website here, line 20. Want to see bigger, line 20. This is how you load a website, which is inside of a dot. And you run it locally on your port 9980 in this case. Okay, let's start the server, so then I can connect to this server and get a service. Hey, nice. So I'm pointing to that port, the localhost, and this is the depth estimation. Depth estimation has a tiny UI. I will do the smaller one. That allow you to load stuff. So I press start, I load the small model. Let's wait a second. Takes a bit. Detecting cameras, always good. Yahoo. So I did it on purpose, on purpose. That the end get darker when you're near, because it's how I work with depth reversed. You should also work with depth reversed because it's more precise. Like if a value is more or less 1, is less a problem if it's more or less 0. Having something near to 0 is better to have it more clear. So, okay. Like the render, the depth of the render. So yeah, this is me. Okay, if you hover the mouse in the top right corner, you get a UI where you can choose the webcam. Now I show you that I can even flip my webcam. Yeah, if I pick this, should be nothing. So I'm not moving anymore. This is my shared camera, and this is my NDI fee. Whoa, broken. Yeah, by referring the webcam here, I may break the NDI. Let's see. should work. Okay, if I reload it. Yeah, we're also loading a bigger model now, so I can show you. Detecting cameras, yeah. Okay, maybe changing the camera so fast in real time is not very much good for the inference, pardon, but yeah, you got the idea. Okay, then what you can do, you can change the model in the upper part, and you can calibrate. Calibrate is nice because you can do this. Okay, you get the camera, the darker spot, so everything becomes really bright, but if you calibrate, and then you go back, it's way better. Because the image is not flickering anymore, you see? I got the right answer and it's kind of staying in place. Okay, if I go really near, then the background got really bright. But because also I have not so many objects to track in the pictures, yeah? If it's a reasonable distance, like where I'm here now, see the depth is not flickering that much because we calibrate it. This was a trick up here like corner, see? If I see now it's not calibrated, but the image, see, is not good. If I do this, then I make a really bright spot and a really dark spot. So like here. Okay. Now the image is way more stable. Okay. This is how you can run depth anything to, I guess, all the model. Okay, you go the larger, you have 1490, but yeah, we screen for nothing, but you can use it in post if you want. For now it's outputting 8-bit, but the process is in 32. I may change it later. That's it, depth estimation. To be sure you unload the model properly, I mean there is not an ESC, so you have to close it, close the server, and then load again the page. It should give you site can be reached, so you know also the render top and all the background thing here unloading the GPU. There is not like a better way to do it right now. Okay, 20 minutes already done. Okay, what we have? Yeah, object detection. Object detection, you can detect object via different models. The better one is not this one, is how was the name? I have it here, give a second. Object detection. Yeah, it's this one. Is the DETR ResNet. Yeah, that's the bad one, the one I really like to use, so I name it like this. We can have object detection. So as before, we have a website basically, so some HTML code which will return a service, and a server just hosting a service. I open these things here, and the site can be reached. Oh my god, because the server is not on. So now I turn on the server and I reload the page. Ta-ta, object detection. It's telling you as before with a UI what you want to do, so which model you want to load. Let's leave this one, and the port you want to get the data to pass it to. Okay, start. Hey. Okay, bottles on the table, some stuff. Okay, object detection. Here you have like in the middle the should have the model. No, actually not. And so I keep it only with the other one. And here you have the WebSocket. So you have just that model in this example. Yes. Okay, so this is the model we're using, DETR ResNet. I have no idea, it's working great. That's it. All this is vibe coded, by the way. Thank you, Claude, and thank you for the subscription. This is why I pay Claude. I give this to you, tracking. Nice. Yeah, as always, make the trick where we unload we make sure we unload the GPU. So, yeah, okay. So this is object detection. Then we have 2D pose estimation, which I do through TensorFlow, if I remember correctly. And TensorFlow is also a web library which can use GPU to do inference. And now we are loading the lighting pose multi. So we'll have, now you see only me, I'm sorry, but you can have many people, like many. A lot. 7.7 is the port, so we have to go here 7.7. This is already set it up for you. Nice. We load this and we load the other example. Pose estimation powered by TensorFlow.js. Okay, let's start with this, which is good enough. And this can actually run on a potato, so I guess you run on your phone. You should try. The new generation phone for sure can run this like drinking water. So maybe older can also be used for tiny installation. This is meant to handle, I don't know, like 20 people, something like this. Like very crowded scene. And you can see the tracking here is beautiful. So it's not, and we're using the fast model, which is actually the bigger one, and this can run on a potato, honestly, for real. Nice. So here camera selection, WebSocketing, and yeah, that's it. Okay, then last example that I let you explore, since is things someone else already did, is MediaPipe 3D multi-person. So you have MediaPipe, and which is sending you with the same approach. It's sending you data. Yeah, the data are always here packed, right? The same. Okay. In JSON. Yeah, I'm assuming you are a very much skilled person listening this tutorial, but yeah, this is where I'm writing the data are in JSON. And the JSON, you can use it with the JSON dot. Oops, this is a JSON dot that can show you the tracking. And if you use JSON with Python, you can address stuff and do, you can derivate your system from here quite quickly, okay? Well, okay, I'll let you explore a bit. Here this is MediaPipe 3D, okay, multi-person until 5, I guess it's suited for. 6699, run. Okay, we have 3D pose estimation powered by MediaPipe. Thank you very much. Server is connected. Okay, so this is only me. We've also, okay, where are the ends? Very handy. So the data, so this is my nose. So if I go in here, you see the numbers getting higher, numbers, and I go back, it's getting smaller. So yeah, the nose side, it's inverted because it's like outside of the camera is minus, inside of the camera is plus. Whatever, you can just use an absolute and you reverse it and it's fine. But this is how tracking works, so you go outside of the camera and minus this. It's making sense for calculation, but wherever it's nice, okay? So this is where you have all the 3D points. Yeah, I suggest you to like make a very you should get should I'm putting my hand above my nose. Alright, here. Still getting it. What I wanted to say, yeah, here you can develop your system quite quickly. Yeah. Have fun, guys. This is vibe coded with a bit of money I got from Patreon. I put a lot of time in this research, and I got for you the best, basically. This needs a bit of love, but if you load then not the fast but the heavy, then it's stupidly nice. Takes a bit. Yeah, it's way more stable. Look at my... Yeah, with this one you can do very much because it's 3D. Okay, thank you for watching. Let's do the procedure once again. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support in Patreon, which is not very much, but I won't even keep it. So this is a bit of money that you invest on me and I give it back to you by doing this kind of research. I really enjoy it and I hope you get fun with this tracking system, and we see each other in the next one. Ciao ciao.